guys.
As promised, we're back to do the second video on this Monday doubleheader. This is a band from Portugal, Iron Sword. I did spend some quality time wondering if it was Iron Sword or Iron Sword, but I was like, who would name themselves Iron Sword? So, unless they're like a goth band.
Yeah.
And they're like into like, you know, poems and shit like that. So Iron Sword, that kind of would make sense.
That
actually,
would make sense,
now that I'm thinking about it. But Iron Sword is what it is, and the name of the song is In the Coils of Set. This is a band signed to Alma Mater Records. The head honcho there is our good friend Fernando Ribeiro from Moonspell. We've done a band from this label before, Occultist, and that was like, what, 3 years ago, I think? Maybe even longer than that. So we're diving again into that well and seeing what Iron Sword has to offer. But Portuguese band, we gotta show some love to os nossos compatriotas, os compadres, os nossos amigos. Aquela gente gema, aquela gente forte que está ali com a bandeira de Portugal a ver os jogos da seleção, a ver o Cristiano Ronaldo a andar de um lado para o outro, a fazer os dribles dele e não sei o quê, aquela gingonça toda que ele faz ali na frente, pá. O gajo é fenomenal, o gajo destrói aquela merda toda, pá.
In that short period of time, you spoke more Portuguese now than you did throughout the whole Euros.
Oh, I thought you were going to say throughout the whole year, which is also be true.
Which is also true, yeah.
Which would also be true. Even when I talk to my mother, I don't speak this much Portuguese. I let her do all the talking, and I just nod on WhatsApp. All right, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's do it up. All right. Is it over, right? I think it was over. Yeah, it's just a thing. All right. What did you think?
It feels older. Like it has.
It's from 2019, but it has an old school feel to it.
Oh, dude.
Old school mixing, old school sound,
Yeah.
old school approach. It has like a
It sounds
90s
very
feel.
dated, yeah.
Early 90s feel to it for sure.
But yeah, it felt that way throughout the whole song. The From Stygia thing, I like that because it was dual vocals, and one of them was more of rougher, and the other one was a little bit lighter. I like those parts. I mean, the song had a just very old school vibe to it.
Yeah, perhaps not something necessarily that you're a huge fan of, and I know your taste in music, but
Yeah, but I found myself kind of grooving with it.
it's a good song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I'm not 100% sure if I would choose this approach as far as the mixing goes for the vocals though.
Because the vocals felt kind of buried sometimes.
Felt a little bit buried in the mix.
It's because it was the certain vocals too. It was the harsher ones.
I
Those were the ones
feel
that were
for a
getting
song
buried.
musically. Okay, so let's tackle this. Musically, I love the track. I love the drums. I love the guitars. The solo is impeccable. I love the movement that it has. It's not a song that pauses, but it has like a nice. It's not super fast, but it has a nice little momentum to it. So musically, I really dig the song, and I like how it feels, how it comes across, how it's put together. The part that I'm not 100% sold on is the vocals, not necessarily the vocals themselves, but the way they were recorded. I wanted them a little bit more in the forefront. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I wanted them to be a little bit more predominant, to be the ones kind of leading the track. And if you're gonna go into the background and you're gonna make them almost a layer of the overall soundscape of the song, then I don't need those higher notes. I almost need you to stay in that pocket for the whole duration of the song to give the song some consistency. Maybe at the end or maybe here and there, but I don't know. I felt like the vocals needed a little bit more
of a push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They needed a little bit more of a predominant feel in the forefront. Or just bring them all into the background, let them be there, but then you don't really need those little flares here and there. You need the song to feel just robust and compact. Because from a length perspective, being just over the 3-minute mark, it's perfect. It doesn't become boring, it doesn't become repetitive, because it doesn't overplay itself. I just wanted the vocals to have a little bit more impact, to have a little bit more power. Because the song musically has power, it has drive, but it almost feels like he's leaving the vocals behind.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like musically, I'm moving forward, and the vocals are in the back seat.
I had that feeling too. I was grooving along with more of the whole feel of the song. The song, I like the old school.
I like the old school feel, but to me, it could have been done
in a better way. I automatically went towards those vocals being a little bit in the background. They were saved in the Stygia parts where they would come dual vocalist, because I felt like the other one was helping the other one get across more.
Yeah, but I feel like you don't have to have an incredible range to be in the forefront. You can have that more deeper, methodic approach, but still be in the forefront. Yeah. To me, the mixing, the vocal, I know that's probably the idea behind it is to create this. It's an old school heavy metal band, so they want to have that dated sound and feel and approach, and I'm okay with that. I can understand that, but me personally, I felt like you could get more out of the song. You can squeeze more juice out of this orange if the vocals were a little bit more pushing the song forward, being a little bit more in the forefront, having a little bit more power.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Felt like they were being left because the song had power.
Yeah.
But it felt like to me the band was in the front seat and the vocalist was in the trunk. That's kind of how it felt to me. And it didn't feel like they were working well together from that perspective. I wanted the vocals to also be in that front seat. And they don't have to be like, all over. Like you don't have to be over the top, whatever. No. You can have a controlled, old school approach to it and be in the forefront. But to me, they felt a little bit too behind.
Yeah,
that's it. But besides that, I enjoyed the track.
Yeah, no, I know my taste in metal, and I was vibing along with it. I mean, it's not my favorite type of music, but I can vibe along with this. Especially the whole feel of the song, the old school approach.
So between this and Motley Crue,
Oh, I see these guys every night before actually listening to Motley Crue.
I know you're not,
Unironically.
yeah, I know you're not a fan. Cinderella, no? Poison, Rat.
I'll listen to these guys any day.
Okay, fine. I know, like that's not. Those bands are not your cup of tea.
Nah.
Yeah, they're definitely not your cup of tea. On that note, guys, this is it for this Monday doubleheader, and we'll be back tomorrow with more videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, with more videos, with more fun, with more of the two of us talking about shit that we don't know anything about.
Nonsense.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow on the channel. Take care.
See ya.